So what question you should ask on a discovery call and convert that lead easily into a paying client. So basically these discovery call questions are for the service providers out there. So take that into consideration. This is not a sales call, I would say, because sales call framework, sales call structure, which I teach people in my one-to-one coaching program is different from that. But if you are a service provider and you want to sell your services, if you are a VA, if you are a SMM, going to get work. Okay, so yeah, this is the subscriber that has asked me that question. So her first question is that, hi Priyanka, just want to understand if the discovery call has to be call or audio call will be fine. Okay, the answer of this question is both works, like audio as well as video works, but in my case, into a like thousands of like discovery calls till yet, and I will say that in my case video always works. Okay, why? Because via my experience I can say that when you do video discovery calls, it gives a human touch. People can see you, people can hear your voice, people can see your expressions, people can see your gestures, so in that case they will get a clear idea about like with whom they are going to work and all those things. So I will say that video works good, but if you're not comfortable with video, and you are like, okay, I want to go for like audio, you can do that as well. But obviously, if you are a shy person, if you are an introvert like me, because I am an introvert and I was even more in my previous past, but I overcame that through the like consistent, I will say, practice. So you have to do the consistent practice in order to just come from that area of being like shy, I will say. But if you're not comfortable to go for the video, audio will be fine. Now at what questions can we ask on the call? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a brief idea that what questions you can ask. Before I jump into the questions at once, there are few do's and don'ts I would like to give you, and these do's and don'ts works like a charm if you do it in a right way. Okay. Now, what are the do's and the don'ts? And these are from the experience. Like, what happens is, if you are starting out, I don't know at what stage you are. So, if I'm taking the both, like experienced and the starting one. So if you are a starting one, make sure that you ask the person that at what time, at what day they are available. Okay, just do not go ahead and just do not drop your calendar link. If you are experienced enough, if you have clients, if people know you, if you have rapport over there, that's fine. You can go ahead, you can drop the calendar link and all those things. But if you're just starting out and you need clients in order to get those testimonials and to start your business, what I will say is go ahead and ask that person that is your lead, like at what time you are available for the call in this week. Now that person says Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, ask him or her at what time on Wednesday you are available. Okay, so in that case you are just taking into the consideration the exact time, because most of the time people ghost you, right? So we do not want that. And I was doing that exact thing in my early days. I was taking the time, the date exact, and then I was scheduling the call, and then I was sending the link. Also what I was doing is, this is also a ninja tip, I love giving ninja tips to my people. Also I was what doing was that before the call, like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, I would remind them again. Okay, so make sure like before jumping on the call, that person should know that what is this person, what this person does, and be responsible. Okay, remind that person that after 15 minutes you have a call with me, are you ready to get in, etc, etc. Okay, also when the discovery calls get set up, make sure you send them an email discussing like, okay, we have a call set up on this date, and this call is all about blah blah blah, whatever it is. And at the end of the email, make sure that you leave your media kit. if you are a service provider, you do have a media kit, right? So leave that on at the end of the email. Also, if you do not have a media kit, make sure that give them a structure of what services do you provide, what results you have got in the past, etc., etc., so that this person knows that what he or she is going to discuss and what he or she has the services that can help you. Okay, so make sure that you do this homework before jumping on a call with that person. Also, now you have uh, you have set up the discovery call, you are excited to jump on the discovery call, you have done all the work and you are quite excited, but remember that you need the work, you need to arrive few minutes earlier in the meeting area before your client. Okay, now it gives like a generic way to the client that okay, this person is professional and he or she is very disciplined with the time. Okay, so this is going to help you a lot. Now next, what is, when you are doing the discovery call, you can record that call as well. Now you can record that as call as well, because you get to know the exact wordings they are using, like how you can help them, and you can use that recorded video like after the call to make sure that you are designing the proposal using that word. So this is another ninja tip here as well. So yeah, let's get started. So what question can you ask? The first question you can ask is their mission behind it, like why did they start business, what is their big why. Now why I'm asking you to ask such question, because it gives you an insight like whom you are going to work with. See it, making business, doing business, earning money is not about only like getting the money and do the work. No, it is about doing the work, doing the uh, like providing the services to the person who is resonating with you, right? So it is very important that you ask the person like why are they doing this business, why did they started this business, what is the mission behind it. It's give you an idea to understand their business and if you are resonating with the person. Because if you are not resonating with the person, if you're not getting good vibes from the person, obviously you are not going to work with that person, right? So this is the very first important tip over here. Now question 2 is, what goals are you looking to achieve? I am you to ask this question to your client because it gives you a whole bunch of ideas, like what are the expectations from you. Okay, and also this discovery call will be go like naturally. Okay, because I have seen people like when they talk to people on a discovery call, they get like sweaty. uh, and I was at that point of time, I was like that as well, and it is completely right. You do not know everything at at the start, and it's fine. So I don't want that for you, because a discovery call should look like a person, two persons talking to each other naturally. And when you ask such question like what goal are you looking to achieve, now in that case, if you will ask me such question as your client, I will get excited, right? I will be pumped, I will get excited to answer your question. And see this, at this point of time the conversation will be naturally, you are not forcing it, I am not forcing it, right? In that case you get to understand that okay, how is this person looking for, like for their goals, and second thing, what are their expectations out of me if we decide to work together, right? So it gives you a clear idea and like spot on. Also one ninja tip again, like when you ask questions, make sure that you do not ask yes or no questions. It is quite irritating, I will say, and it is a waste of time. Let me explain why. You ask a yes or no question, let's suppose that you want to hire someone, or like you want to work with someone, then if you are asking like are you looking for a social media manager, now that client will say yes, obviously that's why they are on a discovery call with you. It does not make any sense, right? So you are not supposed to ask yes or no questions. Instead what you can ask to that person is, tell me more what you are looking for in a social media manager. Now that's the point, now you got it. Now the client, the lead with whom you're talking to, is going to explain you like why they are looking for hiring a social media manager, what are their pain points. And now you get to understand like, okay, these are the pain points and this is why this person wants to hire a social media manager. So you see, please avoid yes or no questions because it is just a time wasting thing. Okay, so this was a ninja tip again. Let me know if you have any other questions for me. I will go quick on my phone and I will see that if anyone have any questions for me. Okay. Okay, I do not have any question till yet. Let's move ahead. Now, question 3 is who is their ideal customer, right? And this is the question like I remember when I ask this question to my customers, they will get like complete silent for like 1 or 2 minutes, and they will just look at me and they will smile like, and it will happen a lot of cases in a lot of cases like people will be like, I didn't think about it, you know. So it is very important for you to ask such kind of questions, like who is your ideal customer. Now in that case, if they know, that's fine. Now you know like to what people you have to focus on. You will get to know. Second thing, if they do not know like who is their ideal customer, so in that case what will happen is it will give you an opportunity where you will stand out as a professional and you will just make them sure like, okay, if you do not know like who is your ideal customer, I can help. So now you can be more professional and you can offer them help. Second thing, they will get to understand that okay, this person knows what he or she is talking about. Okay, so it is also a very important question when you get on a discovery call. Now, question 4 is what kind of dash they require. Now, what kind of work they require. Let's take an example. Let's suppose that you are a email marketing expert. Okay, so now in that case, you will ask what kind of email marketing work you require. Now, why? Because it will give you a brief idea, like I will say on point idea, like what they are looking for in real. Are they looking for email campaign setup? Are they looking for email copies? Are they looking for newsletters? Are they looking for sales conversions copies? Are they looking for influences or what? Okay. Now these are the examples. Now you will get to understand like out of all these, as an email marketing expert, you will get to understand that what they are looking for, right? And once you get to know, you have the idea that okay, this is the thing that they're looking for and this is the work I have to provide to that person. You are just not lost that okay, what this person needs. So be very crystal clear ahead, like what kind of work do you require out of me. Okay. Also, when they say you love, again a ninja tip here. When they say you like, okay, I need welcome sequences, I need um, email campaign scheduling, I need email campaign setup, I need um, sales copies, etc., etc. Then ask them like which is on the priority first, like which is the first thing out of all these things you want to be done at the first time. Okay, at the first. Okay, so in that case you get the idea that okay, out of all these 6 work that this person is looking for, I need to do like copies first, or I need to do the setup first, or I need to do the email cleaning first, or whatever it is. Okay, so this was again a ninja tip here for you. Now last question is what is their ideal timeline and why it is important for you to ask, because it gives you and them also a brief idea, a plain to the point. Okay, this is the time frame you can expect the work to be done. Okay, so let's suppose that person wants you to write a email newsletter. Okay, like email newsletter. So now if that person is like okay, I want email newsletter in like 30 minutes or like one day, And if this is not fitting you up, now you have to just stand up and you have to make sure that okay, doing such work will require x amount of days or whatever it is. Okay, so make sure that you stand up with the timeline very clear, because what happens and what I have seen, like people sign contracts, people do the work, people do everything, but now at the end of the day, the customer keeps on knocking you, like keeps on like disturbing you, like keeps on buzzing you, like when it will be get done, when it will be get done, I want this, I want that. So in that case, your this question is going to make that person very clear that okay, writing email newsletter will take like 1 day or 2 day or 3 day, whatever it is. It completely depends upon you. Okay, like what services and what time frame you have. So make sure that you do that. And now once you do that and you are done with all the questions, you are done with all the answers, again one ninja tip, that listen more, speak less. Okay, just ask questions, sit down and listen, ask questions, sit down and listen. This is the thing that you have to do. Okay, now once you are done with all the questions, just say to that person like this, like okay, great, thank you for jumping on a call with me, it was pleasure talking to you, I will send you a follow-up email with the next step. Okay, something like that. Now what happens is you are saying that person that okay, I got all your questions, I noted down all the things. Now make sure that you drop the proposal with the words that they have used in this discovery call. This is again a ninja tip. Why? Because now they will get to understand that okay, on the discovery call, this person has paid attention very, very clearly, very, very, like I will say focused. Okay, make use of that words in your proposal and make sure that you deliver the proposal on the very same day with the using the email. Okay, now once you are done, what again one ninja tip here, once you send the proposal, in the proposal one thing you can do as well is to add additional services of yours. Now additional services of yours can look like, for example, like if you are doing like if you are writing email copies for that drives traffic to YouTube. Now if you are providing SEO to the YouTube services, you can do that as well, right? Just go ahead, check their resources and take a look that if you can help in certain area, and then attach that into the proposal as well. So now what happens is that person gets to know that this person can help me in different of areas, which can result me into not only like engagement but also conversions. Okay, so this is a very important ninja tip here as well. So now if you are done with the discovery calls and now you want to get, if you want to close clients on the call itself, you do not want to go for such a long thing or whatever it is, and you want people to say yes to you on a sales call, like yes, I want to work with you, such kind of sales call, if you want such kind of sales call framework, if you want, then call to clients is the key. Call to clients program which helps service providers to get clients. If you are service based business, this is the program for you. If you are a coach, if you are a VA, if you are a graphic designer, if you are a fitness coach, whatever it is, as long as you are a service provider, this is the program for you. And this is the best program that I have created for my customers, to be very honest. And the early bird pricing is closing in 48 hours left. That is why I have written here 48 hours. Now this is a result of one of my client. She got like $2K straight after working with me. Another one got like 5387 in sales, like 2 calls in 2 weeks, and two again like in 4 leads in like 2 weeks. Okay, now again the other client is this one. She got like a lot of leads in her inboxes. You can read it here, you can stop the live and you can read it here. So yes, and the wins goes on, like I get a lot of wins for my clients, for my free, for my paid clients, and you can do that too. If they can do that, you can